Death Watch.
Okay, welcome back. So now we have the party had leveled up and rested within the rope trick cast by Casimir, and they'd spent some time identifying the various magical items and scrolls that they have collected over their previous adventures here. And now the rope trick spell has expired, and you all find yourselves once again back down in this cavern amongst the mushrooms. And that's where we'll begin. So what do you do?
I think that we were casting a couple buff spells.
You were, yeah. You, was it Shield of Faith or Vestments or whatever? Yeah. And your Darkness, I believe, on Graham? On a coin or something?
Yeah.
And then, if we haven't done it already, recollect the various bags of holding.
Yeah. Are they still there, Brandon?
They are, yeah. Nobody found them.
Okay.
But Rohan, make a survival check.
In the tower?
Yeah. So Rohan, you do notice that some of the mushrooms have been disturbed, like broken, as if someone was pushing through this area, and then that draws your attention to the floor itself, where you see in this area it's covered with like a soft carpet of fungus, and a lot of it's been disturbed. A lot of heavy footprints have trod through this area since you guys went up the rope last night.
Okay. I'll kind of motion everyone to be as quiet as you can, staring directly at Fenrith as I make the motions, and whisper to them, people have been moving through here pretty regularly since we went into that space. We need to be careful and quiet.
10 minutes game time to cast a spell.
All right, what spell are you casting?
It's Zealot Pack. It's a level 6. It's from the Complete Divine.
I like the idea.
I'm not part of this pack.
I like the idea that Rohan just got through saying, "Shh, we need to be quiet," and then Fenrith is like, "Oh, Corleone."
And then we just sit there and stare at him for 10 minutes.
As he just rants and raves. So when you pray, Fenrith, is there lots of good old fire and brimstone, or?
Of course.
Okay.
It's the only way to pray.
Yeah. And the fiendish hordes, burn them.
Now, were you going to cast this spell before or after the buff spells you had planned?
I'll cast the buff spell first, which is Magic Vestment, because that's the one standard action. It'll last for 12 hours, and it'll give Travis a total of a +3, but he only gets +1 to his AC since his stuff is a +2 already.
Is that an effect that you can apply to me, or do you just want me to modify it?
I'm going to try and cast it and see if it'll apply.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it did.
I can... All right, let me look at it. I can probably put... Imbue a suit of armor or shield with an enhancement bonus of +1 per 4 caster levels.
Anybody got a spare buckler? Would it stack that way if it was on the shield?
I do not have a spare buckler. Ask Bloodtooth if he could turn into one.
Bloodtooth? Can you become a... Jab the dagger into my own throat.
All right. I'll put that effect on you, Graham. And then
I cast Darkness on a coin for Graham as well. That'll last...
Is it 12 hours now?
yeah, hour per level. Oh, for the magic vestment. I don't know about darkness.
I think it was an hour per level. That's what made the coin thing feasible.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes per level.
Oh,
So 120, so 2 hours, which, I mean, we're probably going to immediately start fighting, so if you want me to wait on it, I can wait.
Well, if you think there's a fight coming up, might as well do it now.
And then I'll cast inflict serious wounds into my breastplate and store it. Except I miss the area where that stores spells and inflict it on myself.
And that could be kind of dangerous, John. Yeah.
Something that I'm
Hold
always
still.
worried about.
You have to fail at a touch attack against yourself.
Yeah.
All right, and then you're going to take 10 minutes to cast Zealot Pact.
Yeah, so that one is permanent until it's triggered, and then it'll
Right.
be for a total of 12 rounds.
Yeah.
As when I attack any creature that is, lawful evil, then it'll trigger it. Gain +4 attack bonus, and deal double damage. Automatically confirm critical hits. And my attacks will have alignment descriptors that match my deity, which is chaotic good. And I am compelled to attack foes of the opposite alignment, if able to do so.
What's
And
your
I
alignment
can-
again?
It's chaotic good. And then I also know which creatures within 60 feet are of the opposed alignment.
Are you lawful evil?
No, but I was wondering if it has to be perfectly diametrically opposed.
It does.
Or, okay.
It says directly
So-
opposed.
So he doesn't have to attack a lawful good creature.
No.
Nope, just lawful evil.
Okay.
We could read it that way.
Is mine still in there?
Yeah.
I can see it from there.
You could lean it up against Brandon's monitor. Yeah. Stick it in the wire.
Forget about that Doge.
All right, everybody do a listen in the tower.
I guess while Fenrith is praying, I can take that lens and start testing some stuff with it. And see if I can read scrolls that are magical with it.
Okay. So, you can put that on your eye, and you don't notice any effect when you're looking at scrolls.
Okay.
What did the lens do?
We don't know yet. We can't. I couldn't identify it. We chose 3, and it wasn't one of them. But I was seeing if it was a lens of read magic.
Maybe it's a lens of true seeing.
Maybe. I guess we could test that too. Drop your coin, Graham.
Oh, the darkness one?
All right, I believe that works against that too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull it out and put it on the ground, or just hold it in my open hand.
Everybody hold on to all your stuff, just in case.
It's like the scene from Ninja Turtles too. You just hear.
I'm not a good sleight of hander. I'll try it, though.
Don't gotta be a good sleight of hander if it's
Oh, I'm untrained on it, so I can't even go above 10, I think.
really.
It's like knowledge checks. If you don't have ranks in them, you can only get that specific knowledge if it's a 10 or lower. A couple other ones work that way, too. So, yeah, you can't do DC higher than 10 except for hiding an object on your body.
So what are you trying to do?
He's holding out the darkness coin, and I'm seeing if the lens is true sight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not.
Nope. Put the darkness away, Graham.
I'll
He
put it
can't
away.
find it now.
I can't see where my pouch is.
Okay. So, Fenrith, I don't. When that Zealot Pact activates, I can put an effect on you that'll track the time, but the bonuses from it we'll have to do manually. So you'll just
Okay.
have to remember to give yourself a +4 on attacks, and then just roll your damage twice when you hit. And so Fenrith is doing this prayer. He's casting that, and you guys are messing with the coin. And Rohan, while they're doing that, you hear footsteps, like booted feet thumping in time, multiple sets, and you hear them coming from somewhere to the northeast and northwest, and the echoes make you think maybe even from the southwest.
So we may be fully surrounded.
Well, let's go back up the rope trick.
Okay, and then also you hear a conversation, a shouted conversation. Do we know who won? I don't know. Do we capture or kill? You don't hear the rest.
All right. Once again, I'll
whisper out, capture, I think.
Well, you don't hear that.
Oh.
Just roll on.
Dang it.
I'll try and hush everybody and say, soldiers are marching nearby.
I don't think we're stopping Fenrith anytime soon.
True.
Invisibility sphere?
That could work, yeah.
At least make it where they have to guess.
Yeah.
All right. I guess first I'll cast Flaming Arrow on you, Justin.
Okay. That's the next 50 arrows, right?
Yeah, do an extra d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So let's see if I can do it. Targeting you.
See
Wing.
if I can...
Barely. And then I will cast Invisibility Sphere on us. So I'll move to there so that way I can get everyone. Where'd it go? There it is. And get out of here, Flaming Arrow. Okay. So we're invisible for up to 8 minutes, I believe. And I believe Fenrith might reappear when he finished casting his spell. I'll have to go over what all breaks it.
It's centered on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you cast this, and then you guys become invisible, and Fenrith continues his prayer. Okay, so then you guys see a couple of bugbears appear from the southwest.
Where is that horrid preaching coming from?
So they come together, and they are looking down at the dead bodies of the bar guests there and sort of mumbling to each other. Then at the same time, another two appear from around this corner up to the north here. They sort of come to a stop here and look around. After a moment, the ones down on the south, they notice these two, so they start headed that direction. You see anything? No, they couldn't have got out, though. We've got all the exits covered.
I guess if Fenrith's praying, I can start buffing myself. I'll cast shield on myself.
Graham, get ready to stab.
Well, I'm a little confused as to whether we're not hiding properly, guys. So I'm like, are we just going to attack or what?
No, I'd say that I'm making us invisible.
Right. But the constant sound it really gives
So,
Graham some troubles.
the one of the bugbears to the right of you, he says, okay, well, we'll head this way. And he nods his head. You guys go that way and we'll meet. Just keep your eyes out. And the ones down here nod and they start ambling off down this direction. And then these ones start heading off this direction.
It's like that scene in a movie where, someone's hiding under the bed and the bad guy walks up to the bed and then kind of stops and then turns around and walks away.
Yeah, if the person hiding under the bed were chanting, it would be like that thing.
Well, it could just be that this
It's
type of place.
It's a quieter chant. I'm not like, full sermon mode.
Well, does it have a verbal component?
It does, but it doesn't mean
Oh.
you have to shout it.
No, it does. It's going to be spoken loudly and clearly, I believe, is what the verbal
the
component
DC
means.
would be 0 to hear, plus the 1 for each 10 feet to hear that chant.
Oh, it does have a verbal?
Yeah.
I guess we probably should have been talking about that.
No.
For some reason I thought it didn't. Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Okay. Let's see.
I kind of want to watch one of these bugbears step through the invisible barrier and right on to Bloodtooth.
He won't see us, though.
I know, he'll
Okay.
step through and then just suddenly Bloodtooth will be stabbing him.
Yeah, at which point Graham would appear.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's not like the barrier sight from Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
It's just affecting us.
But yeah, he'll take that one step and then suddenly a dagger will be right in his stomach.
Yeah, I'm looking very nervously at Fenrith and his continued
Right.
prayer and already blood teeth to throw. I mean, once they obviously start investigating the area. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Let me go back in time then. So they come here and they're like, what's that sound? Who is that chanting? Is that someone casting a spell, a divine spell? But then they give a shout,
I'll try to bluff.
It's just us mice.
Oh, I should my bluff be. It's just some magic gone awry. Don't worry about it, I'll say.
All right. Throw your bluff.
Are they speaking common?
What languages do you speak?
I don't have goblin.
No, they're not.
That just raises the DC even more.
If Justin or Rohan had come back and said that there was people coming, and I would just not continue casting the spell.
Dude, we're invisible. Just keep going until the invisibility drops.
Right.
I believe you have enough time because I have 8 minutes and you were already into your casting. So it should be fine.
Yeah, they are speaking Goblin. So, I mean, you recognize that language, but you don't know what they're saying.
Well, low wisdom. It worked in the past. I'll try it anyways.
And then you are trying this bluff in common?
Yes.
Except with a gruff voice.
Okay.
Well, I think last time they actually, I'll shoot it out there in Elven because that's how I communicated to the last bugbear that I resurrected from the dead.
Right, yeah.
Not resurrected, but spoke with the dead.
I could be a sign language interpreter for their goblin with you. Be signing the...
Right. Yeah, that works. So I know what they're thinking.
All right, so yeah, you try that. You say that, just whatever words you said in elf or in Elven, and you can see all four of them like get spooked a little and start looking around, but none of them buy it at all. They're like, I can tell by your accent that you're an intruder, and they give a shout.
No, you can't. I'm a special agent under the employ of the talk.
They're in here. They're invisible. Bring the troll.
Oh,
is what one of them says. So
they have a cave troll.
Let's do initiative.
And then we'll go back up the rope and rest for another 8 hours.
Oh, ouch. Really need time dilation on rope trick.
Nice job, Rohan.
I beat the rogue. That doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, Ranger and Rogue. Of course it does. They're always vying for top spot.
Do you get improved initiative as a rogue?
I did, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say that would be one heck of a dex you've got right now.
They have a couple feats that let you re-roll it. Your initiative check, luck feats. There's some that just add a +2 to your initiative, but they also, what is it? It's like a scouting one. I can't remember what else it does.
There's some spells that give you bonus to initiative too. Because I was going to take divine agility. That way I can increase your dex by 4 and give you the spring attack feat.
Yeah, I was looking at that nerve skitter spell. Gains a +5 on the next initiative check.
Is divine agility just when you strip down to your loincloth and move about freely?
I don't think that gives you spring attack, though.
Oh.
Okay. So Rohan, it's your turn. So they shout, these ones on the north side of you, they turn and they shout back over their shoulder. They're in here somewhere. Bring the troll.
I guess we're probably already a little bit too into this to try to bluff anymore. So
Yeah. Once you shoot, you'll become visible.
yes, and hopefully they'll run right past you and Graham. Or is that Graham? No, I guess you and Fenrith. So yeah, I'll target that one and do a full volley of arrows at him. All right, so it doesn't say whether they hit or not.
Yeah, you got 3 hits and a critical hit.
Okay.
So he's not on the combat tracker.
Who's not?
The mob.
So there's the first one.
We
Why would
can't
you-
see him.
It only tells us hits and stuff if for
Gotcha.
some reason they're on the combat tracker.
There's the third. So yeah, 50, 67 damage.
Pretty close to massive damage there. Critical.
Yeah. Though, did it do the extra?
See, when the story gets told by this bugbear's point of view, he's going to be like the hero that found the enemy intruders and then first one to get shot up.
Yeah, 2 critical. Yeah.
You think he'll be telling any stories?
In the next life.
As they'll create stories about him.
All right, yeah, so you send these arrows flying, and they all stick into him to great effect, and he's still standing, but that brings us to you, Graham.
So now I'm a lone elf standing there, as far as their point of view.
I'll just move over near to Fenrith and Casimir, and I'll get both daggers out, and I'll ready an action to attack anybody that comes in the threatened area. Anybody.
Okay. All right, so yeah.
Would bringing out that darkness coin break the invisibility?
No.
'Cause that might
Right
be a
now.
good trick.
Right now, the only thing that's really going to break invisibility is attacking.
I think the darkness coin is at your call or anybody else's call. I'd set it up that Graham didn't trust himself to make that decision. So you'll have to mention it if you want it.
I'll throw that into the sermon then.
And he shall
Then
pull
Graham
the
came
holy
down, and he threw the coin, cast the coin upon the ground, and dark was the land.
All right, so that bugbear that you had shot with those arrows screams as these, arrows stick out of his chest, and he turns and runs away, screaming.
Oh, he will tell a story.
No, we're going to kill everything down here.
Floor to floor.
Is that you, Bloodtooth? Oh, Rohan. You used to be so nice.
That was until a spiked demon killed me.
I'm picturing Rohan waterboarding some bugbears in lava.
No, I'll kill him swiftly. I'm not cruel.
Lava, being waterboarded by lava would be pretty swift.
True.
Yeah, I think that's
10d6
pretty
to the-
fast.
At that point, is it still waterboarding?
If you try hard enough. I think
They're suffocating too, or
I think
simulating.
I think technically you couldn't probably force them into lava because it would be more dense
Yeah.
but you could do it with acid.
Yeah.
Eats the cloth and your breathing holes away that way.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's no longer simulated drowning. It's just melting.
Well, you're still
All right.
probably going to choke to death once it starts going down your throat.
Worst comes to worst, we can find a supply closet.
So looking back the way that bugbear ran, you hear like a really loud stomping and the jangle of steel and metal buckles, and this massive creature comes stepping around the corner here.
X-ray on the Hootenshire. I was saving this for Graham, but I could make you greater invisible.
I have one in
That'd be
my
good one
ring
for Graham.
too.
This so this hulking creature stands upright, although it has the feral features of a troll. Its rubbery green skin has a dark metallic tinge, and it wears substantial armor. It holds a great sword with ease and clearly knows how to use it. This, you can tell by looking at the armor that it's been bolted directly into the creature. And so it stands about 9 feet tall. And it's got this great sword it's holding in its hand. And it comes stomping around the corner looking in your direction. Just head raised and sniffing the air. Let's see. Another bugbear pulls up behind that one. And then Rohan, this one down here charges at you.
Okay.
This one has the spike chain spinning in its hands. So it steps up to here, and it will attack you with the spike chain.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a hit for 15 damage against you with the spike chain that wraps around your leg and pulls it, so it slices your calf really well. Next is this one, who pops around from behind that bugbear. This one has a spear, and it will also attack you. So you're the only one visible so far, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so it'll jab at you with the spear, but misses. Where are you? Yeah, so this one, this spearman here up and to the right, he saw your arrows and what damage they did to his sergeant, and then his sergeant ran. So he also turns to run. But as he runs by this troll, the troll attacks him. The troll gets an attack of opportunity on him.
How far into this spell was I, Brandon?
So he does some substantial damage with his great sword, slashing at that spearman there. And he shouts something in a, let's see, what language? He shouts something in Giant. So if any of you speak that, you hear him say, "Stop being a coward. Turn and fight."
Nope. I haven't come across Giant yet.
No. Minus 1 million experience for knowing what he said without having the language.
It's a lot of experience.
Thankfully, I think we can only lose one level. Actually, we can't technically lose a level, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It'd go the negative levels.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they come around there, and that brings us to you, Casimir.
All right. I'll attempt to make Rohan greater invisible. Okay, so I succeed at that. Come on. There it goes. So yeah, this one won't drop when you attack Rohan, and I'll chant the spell and touch him.
Okay. And that makes you visible now, right?
I don't believe so. It's attacks.
Okay.
I can go look at it again here in a second.
Okay, Rowan, I'll put the invisible effect on you. Okay, Fenrith, you're still casting your spell. This will be on. You'll be done with it this time, though, so you'll be able to act on your next turn.
Yeah, it says an attack is a spell or any spell targeting a foe or whose area of a targeting effect includes a foe.
Okay.
And then
Rohan has always been a bit hostile towards you, though.
yeah, and then I figure Graham is considered an unattended object due to his wisdom.
Okay, Rohan.
Somebody pick me up.
That brings us back to you, Rohan.
All right, so I'm going to target the one with the spiked chain this time and do a full volley at him. Let's see, so that's like 3 hits.
Okay.
And then that's 4 more arrows down. And then I'm going to 5-foot step to the side so that I'm no longer where he knew I was standing.
Okay. And anything else for your turn?
No, that's it. I sneer at them, but they don't see it.
But they feel it.
Yeah.
Invisible sneer.
The worst kind.
But of course, before I move.
That's how they
could tell.
pinpoint you, though. I feel like there's an elven sneer coming from 5 feet to the left now.
We all know that elves and dwarves are the easiest to pinpoint with an invisible because they're always harumphing or making some sort of noise that means they're dissatisfied with you.
So,
Okay. Graham, that brings us to you.
real simple. I'll just keep that attack action readied for if an enemy enters my threatened space for now. I don't want to become the pincushion this round.
All right.
You could survive 1 round.
Maybe.
Maybe. As long as that troll doesn't reach you with a full attack round.
I take it they got sent.
Trolls?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they do it. Well, it depends on what kind of troll. I think there were like those troll rangers that had certain bonuses and stuff.
What does your monster manual tell you?
You can't read it because he's... Actually, I think you might be visible to yourself.
All right.
I know that other one I faced seemed to know where I was, roughly.
Yeah, so now, did anybody say nobody speaks giant, right?
No.
Nope.
All right, so this troll stomps forward and shouts something, and he's, his head's scanning the area, but he's headed in, where he had been able to see Rohan. Stops here and continues to sniff at the air
Maybe they do have scent.
in your direction. So this bugbear with his spike chain comes up and stands next to that troll. Now, Rohan, let's get this out of the way here.
I should make a pacifist mage that makes his targets invisible before he fireballs them, so he can't actually... I didn't know. I didn't hurt him, did I? It's a good thing I'm not going to wait around 8 minutes and find out.
The idea of a pacifist mage using fireball at all.
Hey, you could use it to light your fire, There's all sorts of
You could
uses.
light everybody's fire within, a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, that's like
That's
using a hand grenade to light your fire.
it's
All right, Rohan.
Yeah.
Yes, you know for certain that trolls have scent. They can sniff you out. You also know that bugbears have scent.
Ah, okay.
So you're going to have to stay outside the range.
So yeah, invisible's not going to do a whole lot for us here.
Yeah.
1 second here.
if you keep moving.
Well, I think they still have mischances in that, right? Because it doesn't.
I don't believe so.
I thought it
think they
pinpointed
do.
the square you were in, but they still have like a 20% or something like that.
No, they
don't.
no. If they come within 5 feet of you, they can pinpoint the source of you. Like they can smell you from 30 feet away, but at that point they would still get a mischance. But once they get to within 5 feet, then they know right where you are.
Does that mean mirror image wouldn't work on him?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we've been screwing that up.
Well, I mean, no, I don't think we have been, because you'd still, I think they would still go based. I mean, if they can see something, they're going to go based off of that before they resort to their nose. Now, if it was, I'd say the Barghest or anything that has some sort of relation to a canine form, then yeah, we've been screwing it up, because they would go off a scent first. But in the bugbear's case, they would go off of what they see before they resort to scent.
Well, scent, I don't think allows them to pinpoint you until they're within 5 or 10 feet, doesn't it?
5 feet, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this sergeant that you peppered with arrows, he's going to step forward here into this space. He'll and he'll swing his chain at you again, Rohan.
Okay.
Oh, right. You have the invisibility on you, so it made him do the mischance. Let's see. What's your AC without that?
He'd hit me.
Okay.
It's only 21.
All right. So 12 damage to you from his spike chain. Okay. So this spearman here will step up here. So when he gets here, Casimir, he is head turns in your direction, and you can see a look of shock on his face.
All right.
And he's got a spear, though, and he can't wield it on you.
Oh, okay.
So you can see him struggling with that, trying to get himself turned to face you. And that'll be his turn. Now, this one who had been sliced by the troll, now that the troll has moved up towards you guys, he sees his chance and he takes off running this way. So you can hear his boots stomping as he goes tearing down the hallway. And then he shouts something. So, who speaks Goblin?
I do.
Yeah, so he shouts, I'll go and get help. But it doesn't sound very believable. This one calls him a coward and runs up to stand next to the troll. And Casimir, that brings us to you.
So he calls him a coward and then hides behind the big armored thing.
I'll spend this turn readying my trident and my net.
Okay. Fenrith. So now you've got that spell on you. Now that lets you know if anyone within, 30 feet fits
60
the
feet.
requirements. 60 feet. And lawful evil is the required. So not right now. Right now, nobody that is around you guys is lawful evil.
So the spell goes, finishes casting, so that's my attack action, correct?
No, it finished on your last turn.
Okay.
That was the end of your thing. So now you're just got a normal turn here. But it doesn't activate until you actually encounter someone, right?
Yeah, well, until I successfully hit something that is lawful evil.
Gotcha. Okay. And then it turns on. Okay.
So
So we'll just leave it there for now so we don't forget about it. But nobody around you is lawful evil. Well, hang on. Let me check something.
Everyone that touched that evil spell book that Graham found.
No, I was wrong. RONG.
Oh my
wrong.
God.
So let me look at this again. Yeah, so this spell remains dormant until you successfully hit a foe whose alignment is exactly opposite of your deity. Not yours, but your deity.
yeah, Coralon Larathian is chaotic good as well.
Yeah.
He told me when we were hanging out drinking beers last week.
He's been sneaking off and having beers while we've been in camp.
Yeah.
Is that what he does when he meditates?
Okay, so I take that back. My apologies. So you've cast this spell, and it lets you know which creatures within 60 feet are of opposite alignment. And as it turns out, that troll is lawful evil. And so you actually feel compelled to attack him.
I sure do. All right. As I'm gonna move up, and part of the move action, I'll draw my sword. Actually, let me change that. I am going to cast Righteous Might on myself.
Okay. Okay, there's Righteous Might.
And that'll last 12 rounds as well.
Yeah, so you cast that spell on yourself. So let me take you off of there and make you bigger.
How high is this cavern? Like the ceiling?
Well, in this area, it's like like 15 feet tall, something like that.
Okay.
I think is what I said. So there you are, Fenrith. Now your height and weight have doubled. So now you're large and back on the map. And
I will 5 foot, and as part of the 5 foot, I will draw my weapon.
well, you can do that as part of a move. A 5 foot's not.
As I thought we could do it as part of a 5 foot as well.
No, part of a move action if you don't have quick draw.
Do you have quick draw?
No, I do not.
Okay.
But I guess I will 5 foot and then use my other move action.
Well, you would just make it a move action.
Yeah, you'll just have to make it a move. You can't do both. So if you want your sword out, then
Yeah, I mean, I
you
don't
can have your sword out.
necessarily have to free action the 5 foot. I'll use it as my move action, is what I'm saying. To actually move and draw my sword.
Gotcha. But this brings you up out of the invisibility sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not invisible no more, right?
He technically might still be in it. He's partially in the squares,
Yeah, that's true.
so he still might technically be invisible. Not that it really matters, but yeah.
Okay. And that, anything else for your turn, Fenrith?
No, that should end me.
Phrasing.
Okay, Rohan, that'll bring us to you.
All right, so I've got the improved invisibility. If I move here, can I still see the troll? The shadow there is kind of on the map is kind of confusing. Can't tell if there's something blocking view that direction. Okay, it shows I can still see him.
You can't technically see Graham,
Yeah.
so you might have a problem.
It's a perfect sneak attack opportunity, Bloodtooth says.
Graham, duck. So I'm going to target the troll this time instead of the sergeant.
What does electricity do to metal armor?
I think they just get minuses to reflex saves, like against lightning bolt.
So, yeah, full volley of them. Ooh, 2 critical potentials. 2 critical hits.
Nice.
Holy crap. I'm really glad I got the improved critical feat because that was 2 19s. All right.
Okay, so you're shooting at the troll?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a hit, and 2 critical hits.
So, critical,
Nice.
regular.
Okay.
There, Fenrith, I softened him up for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a softening, too.
Well, basically, you just send all 4 of these arrows right through its head, and the 2 of them pass all the way through, out the other side. So you've done a severe amount of damage to the troll. So black blood is, spilling all over the floor, and it's roaring and in pain. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that was more than I had ever hoped for.
Now you can retire from adventuring.
Yeah, I'm done. That was
All
my
right,
swan
guys.
song.
See you later. See you back on the island.
Okay, Graham.
It was 139 damage. That's crazy.
I'll pull out that Cure Critical Wounds wand and hit Rohan with it since he's standing right here.
You might not be able to see him.
Oh, that's true. I'd have to guess
Just-
where you're at.
Smell
Well,
him.
he's got blood tooth. Does that
That would work.
still give him like my vital stabby places?
Can I pinpoint Rohan with that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So here's my use magic device.
Willpower test to not use blood tooth.
He thinks he's using the wand, but he's actually stabbing me.
Well, it's because Bloodtooth transformed himself into the shape of the wand.
Until just before it hits.
That's it for me, Brandon.
Yep.
Add sneak attack to your
should.
base cure.
All right, so yeah, you cure all of Rohan's wounds, bring him back up to full. Okay, that brings us to him. Okay, and then this troll is continuing to scream now. It's a deafening, thunderous scream of rage and pain, but you can see already that the wounds are starting to close themselves, and it's kind of a sickening sight to see a wound in his head that you used to be able to see all the way through start to stitch itself closed. So yeah, that's that. So it's going to, well, hang on, I've got to figure this out real quick just to make sure.
As soon as it moves 5 feet, even if I'm invisible, it should be able to catch me with scent.
So I was going to ask you, Brandon, we should probably drop the invisible buff if we're attacking within 5 feet of them, right? Because we wouldn't have a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here are my rulings. Fenrith is outside of, he does not gain the benefit of invisibility sphere. And then what other thing I was going to mention to Rohan, Rohan, put a spot check in the tower.
Spot check.
Rohan, when you fired those arrows at this troll and did all that damage, some of the damage was, your arrows have added fire damage because of the Casimir's spell.
Mm-hmm.
And you just happen to notice with your keen eye that that damage was also beginning to heal itself,
Fire resistant troll.
leading you to believe that
This is your fault.
fire might not do as much damage to these things as you had thought.
Just because I was the first one to do it
No.
does not make
Any climb check and any troll like this is your fault.
Well, we have learned that Brandon's campaigns are just complex revenge against your game mastering sins.
I wanted to stop strangling trolls, but I can't. The GMs keep forcing me to.
Yeah, get out the garrots.
No, I have energy substitution acid. I picked it up as my feat last level.
If fire doesn't work, he's going to be resistant to acid too.
This isn't the time to go on about
Maybe.
your expanding your mind into the universe, Fenrith. We need to kill this troll now.
All right, hand me the piano wire.
Unfortunately, I think those do physical damage, so it wouldn't work.
We'll force feed him these poison mushrooms.
Yeah, if we get his constitution down low enough, then
You can make some sort of liquid out of it.
So as you grow in size and move forward, Fenrith, the troll, focuses its gaze on you, and it will attack you with its sword. Multiple slashes with its sword. Just as soon as I fix this.
Given trolls with extreme regeneration, do you think you could fashion them into like some sort of flesh portal or magical like collection, like an ether jar, a living ether jar? Just stitch a bunch of them together.
Yes.
Thank you, Brandon.
That's what I should have made my flesh golem out of, was all the troll corpses.
Okay, Fenrith. So the troll with its great sword slashes at you 3 times and hits 3 times.
Make them into houses. It's self-repairing. Same with furniture.
I'm kind of curious what would happen if you did like a troll turducket. You put a troll inside another troll. They would be constantly trying to heal themselves.
Wouldn't one kind of get forced out eventually?
That's what I'm wondering.
All right, so
Experiments are required.
he deals 27 damage with the first slash, 31 with the second, and 25 with the third.
Oh, Lord.
I wonder if he'll allow us to experiment on him.
If we knock him out, does he have a choice?
No. Bag of holding. We can bag of holding him.
So, are we going to
Put it
put a bugbear in there this time?
Yeah, we're going to have to. The bugbear will die,
Yeah.
but it's in the name of science.
Then this bugbear with the chain down here is going to attack you with his chain as well. 12 damage to you from him. All right, so this bugbear is going to step up here, and it's focused on you, Rohan. Now, Graham, hadn't you readied in case something got...
No, I healed Rohan last turn. I had been, but...
All right, so Rohan, it will attack you using its scent. It takes an action, so it's not going to be able to do a full attack. But it misses you anyways. And then...
Looks like I rolled mischance. I think we might be better served by dropping... I don't know how to do that.
Well, we still kind of need it if they're out of range.
Right,
It's
yeah.
all right. We'll leave it there. He would have missed anyway. But
It's about to drop anyway.
this spearman steps back and tries to jab at you, Casimir, with
All right.
his spear. Oh, he would have hit, but yeah, misses you.
Well, if he would have hit, he would. Oh, it's like he's not 5 foot, huh?
Right, yeah,
Okay.
because he stepped back, so he's just going off memory. Let's see, this one. Okay. So this one is trying to move through these mushrooms, but he does provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Fenrith. This Spearman 4 here.
All right, I will take that. I don't know why it did that.
Well, you hit, so just roll the 1 damage there.
That was critical, it looked like.
Yeah, which it shouldn't be.
Well, the first attack roll I rolled was a 20, and then I rolled a 16, so it was a 35 to confirm.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so you slash at him through those mushrooms and dig a deep gouge next to his neck down into his armor. And Casimir, that brings us to you.
All right. I will full attack the a hobgoblin near me. One-handed. But from that attack, I will minus... Ooh, let's go -8. No, not +8. -8. One-handed. There we go. Double misses. And that drops invisibility.
I damaged myself in there, too. Apparently I had myself targeted. That's what the other roll was.
That's why you're at a 109.
That's awesome.
Is it
I
dropped
was at 75 before.
for everybody?
Yeah,
Okay.
because,
You're the caster.
yeah, everyone else, it only drops for them.
So that 26 damage there, that was what you did to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it rolled that other attack.
Mm-hmm.
I see now.
Fun
All right,
to imagine that.
Okay, so Fenrith, that brings us to your turn.
So I'll free action activate my haste boots,
Okay. Put haste on you here. There you go.
and then I'll full attack this troll.
Okay, so that'll officially start the countdown on this. Now, did you add a +4?
Let me pull it back up here.
Yeah, you got, let's see, what do you got? You didn't.
So it gives, +4 attack on melee. So I would have had a 28 and a 31 on my other two attacks. And then deal double damage, automatically confirm critical hits.
So the first attack is a hit, and the third attack is a hit.
Isn't the +4 effect there?
Yeah, but that's from his
Being big.
yeah,
Yeah.
that spell. This is separate +4.
So that's the first one, and that's for the third one.
Okay. Okay, anything else for your turn?
No, that should be it.
All right, so that troll falls over onto the ground, just like slumps down like a dead cow. And Rohan, that brings us to you.
All right. Thankful that that troll's no longer threatening us. I'll turn my attention back on this bugbear sergeant who's kind of blocking my way from getting out. I don't know if scent allows him for an attack of opportunity, but
Oh, your invisibility dropped off.
No,
Oh, yours
he has
is on
greater.
still.
Yeah.
Let me put yours back.
Didn't he have the improved one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. Hang on, let me.
How many rounds has it been?
3.
3, so he'd have 5 rounds of it.
Okay. Now you don't know if sent what?
If scent allows him an attack of opportunity on me firing with a bow.
Well, it just tells him where you're at, but he still has to use a move action to locate.
No, not at this point. He doesn't.
Yeah, they auto pinpoint within 5 feet. I think.
But I would say no. Just go ahead and make your shot.
Okay. So, yeah, firing at him. Let's see. Looks like 1 critical hit and 2 hits and a miss.
Yeah.
All right. Critical hit is there. And then 1, 2 more.
Yeah. So that kills that one quite a bit.
Cleave.
Yeah, that's going to be that turn now that his body's in the way from my 5 foot. So I'll cheer on Fenrith for taking down the troll.
Who's messing with the dead guy?
Me. Graham, that brings us to you.
So I'll step over to Fenrith and hit him with the rod.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic, kid. Same as you.
All right.
Use magic. Oh, almost. It didn't work that time, so I'll shake it. What's wrong with you?
You, it's because you touched Rohan with it last.
That must be.
He's bad luck.
You gotta wipe it off on your shirt first.
Yeah.
So I have a move action left.
Jiggle the handle.
Yeah, I guess that's it for me.
I must be neutral good. Because I know I'm not whatever you and Fenrith were. Because I argued against you
Yeah.
going and rescuing those one people.
Really high level argument too, because it was our alignment. Like you argued from the point of view of our alignment against us. That's how a neutral good person would do it too. They'd
Like,
be like, well,
our real life alignment?
in theory, as a chaotic good person, this is how you would act.
But still to the character's alignment, right? I wasn't arguing our real life alignment.
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure you weren't misunderstanding something.
No, in the game.
Yeah. I'm lawful neutral in real life, so I can't play a lawful evil character. But yeah, I remember arguing it from my alignment standpoint too.
Yeah.
So I was putting my character's alignment onto you guys, and then you're like, yeah, but we're chaotic. And
Respect my alignment.
I don't care. Neutral good is the best alignment. The book says so.
Neutral, that good is the best.
Oh, no.
Uh,
That was kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colossal Troll will do that to you.
So didn't know that's what trolls were all about. When
what
they
happens
get
when-
knocked out.
Yep.
What is happening?
Same thing that happened to Gore.
All right, knock it off.
XP penalty.
Minus 50 dragon points.
We have dragon points?
No, but we're also not raiding, so it seems like something Casimir might implement.
We'll wake up one morning, we're groggy. He's been thinking through the night.
Got a ledger. I find our effectiveness to be lacking.
So when your wizard levels eclipsed your fighter levels, did you develop a nerd lisp?
Maybe, but I wonder if anyone would call him on it, because he's still a very strong fighter. It's like it'd be like if a weightlifter had a lisp. I mean, like, do you really want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Or Mike Tyson, right?
Oh, yeah.
The number one
It'd
example.
be like the Mike Tyson thing, man. Don't make fun of him for it while he's right there.
It makes
So,
his trash talking scarier, actually.
Yeah.
It does.
So, Graham, what exactly are you trying to say? Huh?
I just think it's a really cool
I'm going to tell you what I'm about to say, Graham. I'm about ready to put your face out the other side of your head.
What happened to the troll? Oh, okay, never mind.
He's about to stand back up.
Right. So what happens is you hear someone casting a spell in a harsh guttural language, and you see the effect of that spell wash over the troll, and his wounds start to heal even faster. You don't see who cast the spell.
If I make
Do
a
I
listen-
sense any additional lawful evil presences within 60 feet?
No, you do not.
Okay. Free actions say there's a caster around here, and look at Casimir.
I didn't heal him.
I know.
Graham, you targeted the wrong person.
All right, Fenrith, this bugbear will full attack you with this chain, and one of them hit, so it does 13 damage to you. Now this spearman will full attack you, Casimir.
All right.
So jabs at you twice with his spear. One of his attacks hits you for 6 damage.
I'd like to negotiate that. Diplomacy.
And Graham, this bugbear that's standing in the mushrooms will attack you.
Impossible. I'm invisible.
You'd know that you're not.
All right.
You'd be able to see it.
Both of his attacks miss you, though. And Casimir, that brings us to you.
Alrighty. Question is, do I have Graham dig in my backpack for a scroll of invisibility so he can go mage hunting? Or do I attack?
I have greater invisibility in my ring of spell storing.
See invisibility.
Oh, you said see invisibility. Sorry about that.
I'll 5 foot. I'll drop my net as part of that because it will return to my belt, right?
Okay.
And then I will 2-hand full attack this goblin spearman I'll -5 from my attack and add it to my defense. And this first one's going to be a trip, so touch attack.
Okay.
What do we got? Looks like a... Where's my 12? Yeah, so 24 on the touch.
Yeah, that's a... Let's see. Yeah, that's a hit.
All right. +4. No, yes. So it's strength or dex versus my strength. I believe it gets a +4 because it's large. Or is it?
No,
No,
they're
okay.
medium. So you won.
All right. And then I take my immediate attack
Hang on.
against it.
Let me put the prone on it.
-5. Where is it? There it is. I think that's a 1. No,
There
it's a
was
7.
Still a hit.
Okay. So there's the first one. And then would a 15 hit it if it was prone on the second attack?
Did it say the second one missed?
I believe so. Because I rolled them at the same time.
Oh, I got you. So 15 with it being prone.
I believe that's a -4.
I think that would have hit. Let's see. No.
Okay. And then I think I'll say that Graham, there's more scrolls of invisibility in my backpack. The caster might be invisible.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Fenrith, your turn.
All right, I am going to attack the troll. Full attack.
All right, 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Hero point that automatic miss.
Yeah, do another attack roll. So 3 hits.
So that's the first one. That's the second. And that's the third.
Okay. Yeah, so you slice into it over and over, and you know bits of flesh are flying off, and blood's going everywhere.
And
Anything
then
else
I'd
for your
like
turn?
to 5 foot to there.
Let's see. Yeah, you could go to here.
Okay. Well, I want to try and get a little bit closer to that sergeant.
Okay.
Then that'll be it.
All right, Rohan.
Okay, so let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So can I get to there with one move action going over the dead body?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move there, and then I will cast my listening lore call. That gives me blind sense at 30 feet and blind sight at 15. So that gives me the +4 bonus to listen, and then the blind sense and blind sight. So anything within 15 feet of me that's invisible I can see, and 30 feet I can sense their general location.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I think I've got 1 round left on invisibility.
What has happened?
The spells.
Yeah, my spell, whether or not I can sense or directly see.
Yeah, you can sense that there's a person out just beyond your blind sight range.
Okay.
On the other side of that troll.
Okay.
Right here in this square.
Okay.
Graham, your turn.
I'll try this again one more time on Fenris. Move up behind him. Use magic device. Got it that time.
Thank you, Cleric Graham.
You're welcome.
In return, I will grant you true sight.
Did your finger actually go into my head a little bit?
Poke my finger into your eye.
It's not a spell. You're just rearranging part of his brain to allow him to see beyond. Oops. What's wrong, Fenrith? Never mind that.
Sorry, Brandon, that's it for me.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to him. Okay. So
You figure a common tongue for us is like what we do our prayers in. We'd be speaking Elvish most of the time, but it would be like this other language. The
For
common
magic, yeah.
Well, no,
Or
not magic, but just in general, like rituals, ceremonies, kind of like how Romans still prayed in Latin, or not
Gotcha.
Romans, but or Christian.
Catholic Church, yeah.
So it'd be this other language that we, for some reason, have kind of exalted,
Right.
but is just common tongue.
Could be, or the other way around. Maybe all the islanders speak common, and then we use Elven as the traditional language. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Since we're
Kind of like casting in Draconic, where the dragons are like, "What are you saying that for?"
Yeah,
it's
I
a
like to think
special draconic.
I like to think it's like those cultists that we had in Graham's game, where they're just saying like boat in Draconic.
Oh, yeah. I do like inept cultists.
Yeah. So I'm saying all this gibberish, and it's like the dragon's like, no, I understand it works for your spell, but you're doing it wrong. I wonder how many like arcane symbol tattoos people got that just mean like I'm made of poop and stuff like that.
Your invisibility sphere, when you say it in another language, translates into Cradle's #1 pervert.
That could be why a dragon would get angry at you.
Or maybe it's just
Sorry,
really-
I couldn't resist that one.
Hey, you're the one that's in the clergy. If anyone's a pervert here, it's you.
I'm surprised that we don't have invisibility.
You might. An illusion domain, perhaps?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Although I do have the greater blind sight,
That's a good one.
that way no one can hide from me either.
What we need is to have you have the magic domain.
Yeah,
What do
they have great-
what do you get for that?
You can use your, your symbol instead of having to eat all those nasty pearls to identify.
Oh, that would be nice.
what are coral domains?
I'm guessing war.
War and good.
We're elves. We just want to live in the forest, but war is good.
You hear a voice shout some short phrase, and all four of you make a will save.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, what's the spell?
You don't know.
I might.
I will hero point that if I can.
I will hero point that as well.
Where is it? Will.
Ugh, not much better. Jesus.
I got the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hero point it too.
That's horrible.
John, I think we were just fated to fail this.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess
we
it's going to have
both
to work.
have really high will saves, and that was pathetic.
Yeah, it's always difficult to accept when that's your highest one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is this an enchantment spell or effect?
Good question.
So we get a +2 to it.
I don't know if that would help my roll.
Hopefully it's just a sleep spell and they don't know better.
All right. So let me go back and describe this a little bit better. Basically, what you hear, let's see. You do get a +2.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. So let's see. What would that have given you, Graham?
14.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so +2. So let's look at what we got here. So Rowan and Fenrith and Casimir all used hero points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Fenrith 22, Casimir 14.
Not with the hero point. I didn't think so.
24.
Yeah,
because-
24
Yeah.
with this hero point.
Yeah, it didn't scroll down far enough. There it is. And then what? Rowan 15
Yep.
and Graham 14.
That was all those criticals you got, man.
Yeah.
And then you want to know what spell this is, Casimir?
Yeah, 15 plus spell level. I can roll it if it's above, what is that? 4th level spell?
It is above that.
Okay. So,
15 plus spell level.
yeah. And I have a base, if I can find it, it's like 18 or 19. 19. So it's probably like 5th or something right there.
So I'll give my shot as well.
Yeah, I can try it.
See what you started?
Actually, yeah, depending, wouldn't Fenrith have a, if it's a cleric or a healer?
It doesn't matter. You just need to hear the verbal or see it being cast, the somatic stuff.
Okay. So, Casimir and Fenrith, this is the spell command.
Okay.
It's actually greater.
Oh, awesome.
So you just had Graham and me both succumb.
So Graham and Rohan flee.
Okay.
You're told to flee.
Yeah, but even if I couldn't hear or see the spell, I could attempt to identify it based on the saving throw with a 25 plus spell level or higher.
Which for you is still a possibility.
But in this case, I heard it.
Okay, so he step back and full attack Fenrith. 1 hit for 11 damage.
I'll release my stored spell in my breastplate.
Okay. Go ahead and cast it. All right, so you inflict serious wounds on him. And that brings us to this guy. So he's going to stand up, Casimir.
All right, I'll take that attack opportunity then.
Okay. All right, it's a hit.
All right.
Yeah, there's some good damage to him as he's standing up here. So yeah, he stands up and he can't bring his spear to bear against you, so he's like trying to maneuver it into a defensive position.
All right. That's super effective against spearmen.
Mm-hmm. And that brings us to you, Casimir.
All right. I'll minus 5 for my attack to add it to my defense, and I will do the same thing I did last time. I'll trip them.
Okay.
So the first one's going to be a trip. The second one's going to be a standard attack.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay. So his strength or dex.
You win.
Okay. So immediate attack.
Prone him.
Okay. Say when.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me. That's 5.
All right, that's a hit. 14 damage.
And then the second attack was pretty low, I believe. Where was it?
There's an 8.
Yeah. So
that's a miss.
All right.
But
sorry.
you have done some pretty substantial damage to him, so he's bleeding out of his mouth and choking. Fenrith.
All right, I will. How healed up does the troll seem? Has he put himself back together yet?
No, he's still looking like Hamburger.
Okay. So I will full attack Bugbear Sergeant 3.
Okay. All right, so we got a hit and 2 critical hits.
Nice.
The next rolls are going to be so bad.
See, this is why we're constantly covered in gore.
Mm-hmm.
This is just going to cause that guy to explode.
I think that's his true god, is gore.
Yeah.
Okay, so you focus your attacks on that guy, and you bring him to like a negative 25. So you slice him, into 3 different pieces, and he dies.
And then I will 5 foot to there.
All right, Rohan, your turn.
Without saying a word, I'm just going to start moving as fast as I can in this direction.
Taking the note from the Trolls playbook, I will attack of opportunity Rohan, I guess.
Trip him.
No. I'll let him go.
I don't think you can see me.
Mm.
This is the last round of invisibility. Or it should be.
No, you still got a couple more.
Oh.
Okay, Graham, your turn.
Okay, I'll do the same thing. I am visible.
You saying you want me to trip you?
I didn't give you true sight yet. Come back.
I mean, I'll run if the terrain allows for it. I'll go even further.
That's as fast as you can go.
Give Casimir a quizzical look.
Gotta go this way, Casimir.
I'm really thinking I should trip him. just to keep them from
Well,
going.
we do
so far.
know that they were subject to the command spell. We just don't know what command was given.
I'm going to take my attack opportunity on Graham as he goes running by to trip him. I believe I'm already minusing 5, so I might not even be able to hit him. Graham, no, don't give in to the spell.
Where did your dice go?
Set up plus, that's wrong. That'd be a 26.
Yeah, that would hit me.
All right, so your strength or dex, whichever's higher, versus my strength. Okay, so you're prone when probably right there.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I use like my best ability to do it or not.
You do.
So I'll use the skill trick back on your feet. I just stand up as an immediate action without provoking attacks of opportunity.
When fleeing under the command.
Yeah. But I suppose it would shorten the length, right? Because I'd only move that one action to there, and then back on my feet, and then another 30 feet.
How would that work? Because you're running. That's full.
Well, I moved 60, so I wasn't able to run because of the terrain and the obstacles in my way.
Yeah, so I just slowed you down a bit.
Yeah, so I'd be 30 feet from here. Like that.
You're too good of a rogue. You can't be held down.
Careful, Casimir. I'm trying to go down this way.
Okay. So, Graham and Rowan had taken off running, and then you hear another spell. This
Can we
one,
spellcast or spellcraft check that one too?
if you want.
Dang it. Where is it?
Casimir. So you recognize that as, the rest of you all see this troll laying there on the ground just disappear. And Casimir, you recognize that spell as one called Plane Shift.
Yeah, I'll call it out. They use
a spell that moves the caster, and in some cases people with them, to a different plane or dimension or whatever.
Okay. Well, they cast plane shift, Fenrith.
I almost prepared that today.
Could have countered it.
Yep, as I was really considering using it.
Casimir, this bugbear is going to stand up.
I already took my attack opportunity against Graham.
Okay.
I might need to look into combat reflexes, though.
Especially after whirlwind attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'll only get I figure that whirlwind attack would be a kind of especially if I'm tripping, would be kind of good for everyone around me type of thing. Mm-hmm. Give you guys attacks opportunity. But we all know what's going to happen. I'm going to get tripped on the first 2 or something.
Casimir, your turn. So that bugbear started booking it, and he's past Graham at this point.
Oh.
You gonna net him?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I think that Rohan might be out of range of the net. Yeah, I'm going to drop my trident and, as a move action, ready my net, move up to there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out of range.
That's okay. I may recover this round.
Yeah. I guess I'll try to net Graham. I'll turn the electricity off.
Gotcha.
Or should I leave it on? Net. Let me get rid of that. What the heck here? Oh, I see I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. Okay. So range touch attack, 14.
I believe so, yeah. No, 15's my touch AC.
He avoids it. That's my turn.
Fenrith, your turn.
All right, I'm going to cast True Seeing on myself.
Okay.
As that will last 12 minutes.
I might get to trip you again when you move out of range.
That's true. Unless I save out of it, we'll see what happens.
I still might trip you anyway.
Fenrir suddenly sees that he's a monster.
Yeah, I see myself. I see myself as I was when I was a child, just weak and sickly.
I thought you were going to say innocent, but
That too. I mean, as innocent as any kid can be.
Anything else, Fenrith? Once you've cast that, the only thing, I mean, you don't see anything that you didn't see before.
Is this bugbear still up there?
Yeah.
I'm going to move to there and tell it to drop its weapons.
Okay. Rohan.
All right, will save. Let's see if I can get out of this. That better have worked.
That did.
All right.
Yeah, you've broken free of the compulsion.
All right, so I'll take, half round to kind of get my bearings, and then seeing this bugbear spearman here, I'll turn and fire 2 arrows with 1 shot. Do my multi-attack. There it is. Okay, so 2 arrows with that 1 shot.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right, gotta love that favored enemy damage.
Yeah, that killed him. Killed him dead.
And I'll still be kind of shaking my head a little bit and trying to clear my thoughts. But that's my turn. Graham,
Okay.
good luck.
Graham, go ahead and roll a will save again.
nice.
All right, so you've broken free of that enchantment as well. So you no longer feel compelled to run away.
Well, I'll shake my head. Say, this is just like when I took that book. The Book of Evil, remember?
Yes. So you were under compulsion?
I don't know.
Come on, Graham. You got to give me something to work with here.
I've been trying. And I'll grab that scroll from his bag. See
I don't
if
think
the-
they're here anymore,
Oh,
Graham.
did they leave?
Yeah, they plane shifted. I don't know what that means.
Okay, better go help Fenrith. He still needs healing, and I'm the cleric. So I'll move action up there. What do we got here? Spearman. I'll just take total defense at this point,
Okay.
and that will end my turn. Got to set my dodge.
Yeah, me too.
Were you staring at the note that says set dodge when you forgot to set
I'm
your dodge?
forgetting something.
Well, I do love the idea of you just randomly starting to walking quickly away. Casimir tripping you, you just kind of roll and jump back up and then keep on going.
It wouldn't even be him rolling. It would be he'd like hit the ground and then just immediately pop back up. It's like a game glitch where the character's rotation just reset.
Okay, this bugbear's going to run away. But Fenrith, you'll get an attack of opportunity on him. It's a hit. All right. Yeah, so you slice at him really good across the back as he runs, but he doesn't stop. And Casimir. So now all the enemies are gone. And once more, there's silence in this cavern.
I will put away my net, and then I believe I dropped my trident somewhere around on this path. I'll move to wherever it was and pick it up if it's
Okay.
within range. That's my turn.
All right. So Fenrith, what would you like to do?
I'll return to my companions.
Okay.
I keep forgetting you were invisible, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't have netted you anyway. It would have been sheer luck if I had.
So the sounds of battle have kind of died down now, right?
Yeah.
Do I still hear the distant sounds of like soldiers marching and
Not at the moment.
okay?
No. Choose a way, Rohan.
I can see Rohan.
Yeah, but I'll say it, not... I keep forgetting he's invisible. I guess, Rohan.
It'll be one of those things where I'm standing right next to you and I say, "Yeah."
Pick a path. We should get out of here.
Well, should we follow them?
Might as well.
There's plenty of blood to follow.
As a wounded one, the last one that was here, he
Time
ran
to
off this way, and I'll point in that direction.
Time to sing the "We're Tracking You, Mr. Bugbear" song. Is that what he knows that you're getting closer?
I don't know that song, but I'll make one up as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Ron, you move up to here. From this location, you can see. You can go, northwest, or you can go to the east at this point.
So I'll try and follow the blood trail from the one that Fenrith slashed in the back as he was fleeing.
Okay. So that definitely goes to the east.
Okay. Yeah, we'll kind of wave the others forward and say, well, let's begin the hunt. No, don't jump on top of me, Fenrith.
All right.
Found him.
So, you'll be heading off to the eastern section, and that's where we'll pick it up next time.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for
Thanks,
the
Brandon.
game session.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet.
Oh, man.
This has been a Death Watch production. Thank you for listening.